Coming up on Cedar Valley today, we take a look at the Student Senate election process.
We meet the newest mentor in the Pathway Center.
And Wartburg combines sports and service as it prepares to host Unified Sports Day. This is Cedar Valley Today.
Good morning and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Alyssa Edwards.
And I'm Ryan Riebenacker. This new month brings new energy to Wartburg College's campus as elections for key positions in Student Senate begin. Cedar Valley Today's Courtney Moser explains.
As we transition into the month of February, political discussions will become more prominent on Wartburg College's campus. This is because elections for student body president, vice president, treasurer, and recorder will take place. Current student body president Naomi Elena shares her views on the importance of the position she currently holds.
I think it's important because, like I said, I kind of oversee everything, so I give a lot of direction and a lot of advice. And there's all the exec members have very specific projects, and they get very busy, so I'm kind of just there to help them out and, like I said, give them direction. And there's also campus improvement projects that I'm in charge of, and that's very important because it impacts the whole campus.
As elections approach, Elena shares why it is important to consider each candidate.
I think it's important that they really consider candidates because somebody's background, their work ethic, and all of that will impact the school. With this position, you're not in charge, but you're leaders of the whole school, and you're in charge of doing things that impact the whole campus. And so if you want somebody to be impactful and to actually bring a change, then you really want to make sure that you're putting the person that can do that into the position.
Overall, Elena wants to share an important message.
Just make sure you know who you're voting for.
Voting will take place via email on Friday, February 16th, and all Wartburg College students are encouraged to share their input by voting. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Courtney Moser.
Students will have a formal opportunity to learn about the candidates during a debate session, which will be held Monday, February 12th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. in the White House Business Center, room 214. For more information, feel free to contact senate@wartburg.edu.
The Septura Brass Septet will perform at the Waverly Shell Rock Middle School tomorrow night. The Septet's members are leading brass musicians from London. This group uses the sound of brass instruments to put their own unique twist on brass chamber music. Tomorrow night's concert is part of the group's first U.S. tour. The concert is sponsored by the Wartburg Symphonic Band and the Waverly Shell Rock Bands. Tickets for the Septura Brass Septet concert are $10 for adults and $5 for students. Go to wartburg.edu/Septura to purchase your tickets.
The Pathways office recently added a passionate new employee to help mentor and lead students here on campus. I caught up with her to talk about what she does and why she does it. Veronica Reese is a recent graduate from the University of Northern Iowa, and she's joined up with Wartburg College to do something that she says has been her calling for a long time. As Pathways' newest associate for vocation, mentoring, and careers, she has the opportunity every day to do what she loves.
It's everything that I have a passion for. It's helping people, it's talking to people, just really helping people find their passions in life. Because I have a passion for helping people, I have a passion for working with people, and also too, I think the biggest thing is helping people find where they feel God's calling them in their life too.
Though she's one of the newest additions here on Wartburg's campus, Reese's responsibilities reach far and wide. She says she loves working with her student leaders and mentors that are involved in the Ignite mentoring process, and talks about how they ease the transition for incoming students.
For the first year of freshman year, they can sign up and the mentors just kind of guide them through their first year if they have any questions. It's nerve-wracking being a freshman, especially for people who have never been on campus. So they just kind of help them ease the way through the year. So it's an awesome program, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Reese is always open to helping students one-on-one, and she believes that the best way to achieve your goals is by honing your talents.
working on their gifts and how they want to use their gifts for their future. I think that's the thing I'm the most excited about. And that's either little things by working on resumes or preparing for an interview. Really just, there's a ton of fun things with this position that I get to do.
For Cedar Valley Today, I'm Ryan Riebenecker. To reach Reese for mentoring advice, you can call the Pathways main office phone at 319-352-8615. And now let's hop on over to Alyssa with a preview of your weather. Alyssa?
So for that 4-day forecast, we're looking at Friday, which is today, and we'll be seeing some partly cloudy skies. However, those clouds are going to be rolling over on Saturday and be blocking out that sun. On Sunday, we'll be seeing some partly cloudy skies again with a high of 11 degrees, so it's kind of a jump from Saturday to Sunday. And then Monday, we'll be seeing some snow accumulation, so make sure you take some extra time out there when you're driving.
Now, if you missed the blood moon on January 31st, you'll have to wait almost a whole year for the next opportunity to see one in North America. Multiple areas of the world saw the total lunar eclipse on January 31st. It was visible before sunrise for North America, Alaska, and Hawaii. This is the first time in over 150 years that a total lunar eclipse coincided with a blue moon in North America. The supermoon and lunar eclipse on January 21st, 2019 will be visible throughout all of the United States. It will be a supermoon, but it won't be a blue moon.
NASA says researchers have confirmed the preliminary findings of a twin study examining the effects of living in space long term. The study subjects were astronaut twins Scott and Mark Kelly. Scott spent a year in space while Mark remained on Earth. Researchers compared what happened when Scott while he was in space to what happened to Mark on Earth. The results showed that most of Scott's in-space biological changes returned to pre-flight status rather quickly after he returned to Earth. And one interesting finding, the end caps of Scott's chromosomes, which normally shorten with age, actually got longer while he was in space and then shortened again when he returned to Earth. The twin study is seen as a stepping stone to a 3-year mission to Mars.
Coming up right after this break, we'll take a look at sports. Keep it here.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next. Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words. These are not my words. These are not my words.
Welcome back. Wartburg prides itself on a number of things, 2 of those being sports and service. And soon those 2 things will be meeting. Unified Sports Day is happening soon, and Cedar Valley Today's Josh Voigt spoke to the organizers.
It's a day filled with joy, laughter, and love. Unified Sports Day is happening soon, and the organizers are getting ready for the day.
As far as the day goes, February 10th is our big event. We kind of stopped officially taking volunteers just because there's a process to go through, but by all means, if anybody still wants to come and volunteer and didn't get to it, we'll take as many as many as show up. You might not get a t-shirt that day, and you'll have to kind of fill out a waiver form and stuff like that, but other than that, we'll take anyone.
For those who have already signed up, they feel that there is a lot to look forward to.
There's quite a few Wartburg students signed up, and it's just a fun way to engage with other Wartburg students and just a volunteer opportunity to give back to others.
The thing about being involved in the day itself is really just being able to interact with the special needs athletes. They have a passion and just a spirit about themselves that you don't see every day.
The organizers also feel that the day leaves them with some of their favorite memories that they have, and that this day is the day that they've been looking forward to for a long time.
My favorite part of the day is just to see the smiles on the athletes' faces when they get to do an activity that they really enjoy.
The day promises to be filled with enjoyment, not only for those taking part, but for everyone volunteering as well. For Cedar Valley Today, I'm Josh Voigt.
This event currently has over 200 Wartburg students signed up as volunteers, and of course feel free to reach out to any of the organizers for more information.
Wartburg College has an extracurricular activity for everyone, and this fall they are adding one that may interest you. Cedar Valley Today's Gabby Hankin has more.
Wartburg College, known for many athletic successes, will be adding another sport to their list. Starting in the fall of 2018, Wartburg will be gaining a bowling program led by former Waldorf bowling coach Joseph Squires.
I am excited just to, be on campus. The sports facilities and academics are just second to none, and it really brings a different level of student that I couldn't bring at, necessarily the other institutions. And it's exciting time to be a night and get bowling.
Practices will be held at the Waverly Bowling. Another thing you can find at the alley is employee, current Wartburg student, and future bowler Elizabeth Sheets. Sheets is an elementary education major who is involved in Students Unite and band, but is hoping to enhance her Wartburg experience through bowling.
I'm really excited. It was kind of a drawback to me that Wartburg didn't have a bowling program, but now that it does, it just makes it like that much more worth it.
Another who is hoping to make Wartburg worth it through bowling is Waverly Shellrock student Jared Mackley. Mackley is very excited to strike up a great collegiate career.
I did a junior league and it wasn't very good, but I'm like, with coaching, maybe I can be decent. And I found myself pushing varsity my sophomore year, and by junior year I was on varsity and through senior year. So I'm just happy that it worked out.
Coach Squires is excited with the interest of these two students as well as others and said you should be looking for signups to join the team very soon. For Cedar Valley Today, I'm Gabby.
The team is still looking for members. To sign up or get more information, email Coach Joseph Squires.
Today is the American Heart Association's National Wear Red Day. You may see more women wearing red today than usual. CNN's Kim Hutcherson explains in today's Health Minute.
Friday is National Wear Red Day to help raise awareness and advocate for more research for women's heart health. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. Lifestyle choices like smoking, poor diet, and excessive alcohol can increase chances of heart disease. So can conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. There are things you can do to lower the chances of heart disease, such as including healthier foods in your diet, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Choose foods low in saturated fats, cholesterol, salt, and added sugars. Get out and be active. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggests adults need 2 hours and 30 minutes of exercise each week. So grab a friend who'll keep you motivated. Be smoke-free and limit alcohol use. Also, know your numbers for blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and body mass index, or BMI. It could save your life. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
When we come back, we'll take a look at what's trending in the Cedar Valley, and we'll have a more in-depth look at this week's weather forecast. Stay tuned.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley. Join the Waterloo Blackhawks for some exciting hockey action tonight at Young Arena in Waterloo as they take on the Tri-City Storm. Stop by any Viridian Credit Union location to grab a coupon to save you $3 per ticket. The Hawks will be wearing special John Deere themed jerseys, and all John Deere employees will receive any seat for just $8 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Waterloo John Deere. Game is set for 7 p.m. The University of Northern Iowa will be opening the doors of the Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center for the 2018 Iowa Flute Festival tomorrow night. This event, lasting from 6:15 to 7:45 in the evening, will be open to the public free of charge, though donations will be asked for at the door. This event will include world-renowned flutists William Bennett and Lorna McGee performing songs by many of the all-time greats. If you consider yourself a nerd, geek, or something similar, this next story is for you. What is known as the Midwest's most affordable comic book, gaming, and all things nerdy convention will be taking place this weekend. The Cedar Rapids Comic-Con is this Saturday at the Cedar Rapids Doubletree Hotel and Convention Center. An estimated 10,000 plus people will be in attendance. General admission tickets are $10 and can be found on their Facebook page. The Waterloo Public Library will be holding a Black History Month author visit and youth crafting workshop. This event, happening tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m., will include author Lamont P. Muhammad, who will read and talk about his second book, I Can. Afterward will be a crafting session, as those involved will have the opportunity to make Black History Month themed crafts. And now let's go to Alyssa for a more in-depth look at your local forecast. How's it looking, Alyssa?
So this morning at 9 a.m. we're going to have a high, which is going to feel like 3 degrees. However, it will be feeling more like -7. By 12 p.m. today, we'll be seeing a high of 13, but it'll feel like 3. And then at 3 p.m., those clouds are going to roll in, and it'll be a high of 20, and then the clouds are going to stay all the way until 9 p.m. tonight. And now for your 7-day forecast. So Friday, like I said, we're going to be having those partly cloudy skies, and they'll be rolling in on to Saturday. And Sunday, we'll be seeing some partly cloudy skies. On Sunday, they will be seeing that snow accumulation. So once again, make sure when you're on the roads, that you're safe out there. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies all the way up until Thursday. However, we'll be seeing that temperature drop and then rise back up again. And coming up after the break, we'll have a special guest here in the studio to talk to us about this weekend's Meistersinger Honor Band. Stay tuned.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun. Wake the sun.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Welcome back. Joining me today to talk about the upcoming Meistersinger Honor Band is Dr. Craig Hancock, Director of Bands here at Wartburg. Dr. Hancock, thanks so much again for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Ryan.
Super awesome to have you. For those that don't know, could you explain exactly what the Meistersinger Honor Band is?
Imagine 200 high school kids coming from pretty much all over the Midwest, coming to Wartburg for a very intense, about 28 hours of music making that start with, we don't know what we're doing, and by Sunday afternoon, we're going to play a concert.
A very intense process. In terms of events then, for the kind of things that Wartburg has, and for like band, how large would you say this is, like ranking wise?
Depends on what we're surveying there, Ryan. In terms of numbers on campus, this is the largest thing that we do. In terms of recruiting, it would be rivaled only by the band camp in the summer, which has a whole lot fewer students, but actually recruits a higher percentage of the students to Wartburg College than the honor band does.
And you mentioned attendance. How big is attendance generally for this event?
Well, there are about 200 kids coming. There are just over 120 kids in what we call a senior band, that's 10th through 12th graders, and then a group of about 65 ninth graders.
And then what's your main takeaway for students to get out of this whole process by the time it's done?
It has to be first and foremost a band event. Kids come to make absolutely fantastic music, but almost equally important to that, Ryan, is the idea that they're on campus. And so they're not just here being insulated from the campus and making music, they're here on the campus. And so the role that the college band kids play is huge. Many of these honor band kids will go to meals with the college band kids, stay in the dorm with the college band kids hosting them. The Sunday morning worship service is hosted by the college band kids. So the kids come and say, if that's what being in band and if that's what being at Wartburg College is all about, then I'm going to think seriously about that. And that's why it's a big recruiting thing.
And as part of the event, the students of the Wartburg Band Program organize and lead a church service. Mm-hmm. So what do you think is important about that tradition?
Well, as we all know, Wartburg is a Christian community, and in the band programs, in the choir programs, for instance, Christmas with Wartburg, a lot of what we do pays homage to that Christian evolution of what we do. And so for the kids to come and see that we don't just rehearse through the church service at Wartburg, we interrupt everything and say, if you'd like to go to church, because that's an important thing of what we do. I think it's very indicative, as you know, at Wartburg College. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, things get interrupted appropriately by that worship service. And so that's a natural part of what we do. And I believe that the kids who come need to know that that's here, particularly if they desire that.
Is there anything specific about this year that you're particularly excited for that maybe not so much the last few years?
Well, I don't know that not so much the last few years, but of particular interest this time is the fact that the senior band conductor and the ninth grade band conductor are both females. I didn't set that up on purpose, but the realization of, for the first time in 47 years, the two directors have been females. We've regularly had female directors at either the senior band level or the ninth grade band level, but never coincidentally two at the same time. The young lady who's coming to do the senior band is from the University of Nebraska at Omaha, and she actually attended Osage High School. So her high school band director is one of the people still bringing high school kids to this, and he is so excited about her coming, like little girl grown up and gone away and come back home to make good. And so he's excited about that. The Osage kids are excited. I'm actually going to let him introduce her to the whole honor band. And so I think, guess I'm acting like that's kind of a big deal.
Excellent. Well, Dr. Hancock, that's all the time we have today. Thanks again so much for coming in. We'll be right back after this break, so keep it here.
Thank you very much.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Looking back on today's top stories, we took a look at the Student Senate election process. The Pathway Center has hired a new mentor, and Wartburg is preparing to host the Unified Sports Day.
According to a panda at the Memphis Zoo, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl this weekend. The giant panda named Lele made his pick yesterday. Zookeepers put flags in Lele's enclosure and he made a choice by tearing down the flag. However, Lele doesn't have the best track record. Officials say he's just 1-3 in his Super Bowl choices.
Thank you for watching Cedar Valley Today.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with CVT. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.